ugly fish here. Whoa, this is a big one!
I'm not much when it comes to combat, but I'll give my all regardless. Not much when it comes to combat? Group B's report begs to differ. Guess you can't judge her by her appearance. I mean, she really didn't get to do anything at all. Like, the people we fought against got S-crafted all the way to hell. If you need any arts training before you head out, we're the guys to talk to. Training or not, though, I'm sure you'll be just fine. You've built up so much experience you could handle anything. We'll be going to fight too, but saving His Majesty falls squarely on you, so good luck. I can just quickly go to the bridge here. Who's out here? No one important. Bridge has given me the courage to take on all Zymeria. I'm ready for anything. No matter what stands against us, we'll get through it as long as we're together. So come on, Reen. It's time for us to take our future into our own hands. The 3rd and 4th Armored Divisions are in position and at the ready. This is going to be the greatest challenge yet, so I'm not going to lie and say I'm not scared. But honestly, I think we're going to be fine. Just having Vivi with me makes me feel like we can do anything. Uncle Macrob is a total disaster sometimes. Yesterday was totally the perfect chance for him and he just wasted it. Well, if he's not gonna make sure the two of them get together, I sure as heck will. But I guess we got some work to do here first. Let's save those hostages. I have to admit, I am jealous of all of you. Crow and I used to clash all the time at the beginning of our first year, rather violently at that. I think it's because I could see through that goofy facade of his. But here we are now, and I don't even get to beat him down and bring him back. We'd like you to be there with us, but, well, just leave him to us. We'll bring him back to you with his tail between his legs. That's what I like to hear. Just make sure you give him a damn good smack before you do. One big enough for all 3 of us. The quickest route to Carol Imperial Villa is a straight shot through Heimdall. Once we get there, you guys need to hurry and find His Majesty. We'll distract the enemy outside the villa for you. I just wish your part wasn't the most dangerous one. There's no need to worry about us. After all, we've been through... this is just another drop in the bucket. Yeah, that sounds like the Reen Swarzer I know. Well, we'll have your back, so get this all you got. Wind and I promise each other that we come back safely from this. That's one promise I intend to keep, especially since everyone at the Academy's lives would be so boring without me. So let's go out there and show those jerks what twins can do. Sure. The fighting in Western Ereboni is really starting to heat up now. I'm sure Toval, Viscount Arzette, and Prince Oliver can handle themselves just fine, but I doubt they'll be able to help us here. The only thing we can count on now is our strength and experience. That's fine, because that's all we'll need. With all of the Thor students in one place, I know we can pull this off. That's what I want to hear. I'm going to be fighting together with you guys as part of Class 7 this time. I'll be sure to get in a few good hits for everyone who couldn't make it too. Looking forward to it. We're going to do this and then we're going to go straight home to the Academy. We're finally taking it back. There's no way we're going to lose it again. Okay.
Where do you want to go?
Best to
Leave
go
it
to
to me.
Trista first. Where do I start around here, though? Let's go start around at school. Go around here and see what we got going on. I don't think... Well, no one's here, though, right? Only the janitor. Because everyone's, like, you know, at work here. This war was ignited by the death of Gilead Osborne. But now it appears that it's finally approaching its end. Speaking of Osborne, he was one of your subordinates back in the army, wasn't he? I heard he'd been promoted all the way up to Brigadier General by the time he left the army, even. It's all true. He was a fine one at that. I trusted him absolutely. I even thought of leaving the future of our army to him. But 12 years ago he left and was chosen by His Majesty to be our new Chancellor. Sir? Forgive me, I was lost in my memories. But that is of no consequence. Everything rests on your shoulders now. Give your best to the trials ahead of you, and return to us safe and unharmed. I will be waiting for you. We will, sir. We won't let you down. We'll be back as soon as we can. Oh, don't worry, I'll be taking care of all these kids. So there really isn't anyone else around here, I guess. Because everyone's supposed to be on the ship. So... I mean, you guys are here. Who's walking the halls? Oh, you are. Wait, could those books be... By any chance, is that the complete Gambler Jack 2 collection? Yeah, but... I knew it. So, have you read it already? What did you think of it? Interesting? I guess. I wasn't really in the mood for the story set in Calvard, but other than that, it was fine. Why do you ask? Are you a fan? How dare you imply I'd have an interest in mass-market rubbish like that, and set in an enemy country no less? No, I mustn't be so quick to judge. Rick CML gave the series a wholehearted recommendation in an interview, so there must be something of worth in those pages. Who's Rick CML? You mean to tell me you're not familiar with the legendary Rick CML? What a disappointment you must be to your Jesus H. Christ! She's a performer in Crossbell's famous Arkansas trope. Oh, right. So you're a fan then? You could put it like that, yes. Regardless, her recommendation led me to develop an interest in books, but collecting them continues to vex me. I finally managed to acquire copies of the original and read them cover to cover, but the sequel continues to escape my grasp. That's a shame. He's eyeing these books like a starving animal. Maybe I should just give them to him. Nah, bye. If you really want them, I'd be happy to give you my copies. Are you sure? Of course, I've already read them, and I'm not exactly chomping at the bit to read them again. Well, if you insist, I suppose it would be rude of me to refuse an offer from a student. Very well, I will take your extra literature off your hands. I think that's probably a heartfelt thank you in Heinrich speak. I should give you something in return, though, shouldn't I? Very well. Cimmerian ore! I can't believe it. If you don't mind me asking, how did you end up with this? It's an antique that has been passed down my family for generations. It's hardly valuable enough for me to call it an heirloom, and I've never thought of it as something more than an odd stone. From what I hear, however, in the right hands it can be used to customize weapons. It's not doing any good in my possession, obviously, but it might do well in yours. Well, if you're sure. Thank you very much. We'll make sure to put it to proper use. Glad to hear it. As for these books, I suppose I'll read them after you succeed in your operation tomorrow. So make sure that you come back safely, and not for reading my pleasure alone. We will. Well, more Cimmerian ore, huh? Kinda didn't expect that. What are you still doing here? Didn't you notice everybody evacuating? I'm here because they are my work hours. You can't expect me to just ditch work and run away when we've got so much to do. But I'm not the issue here. You are. I told you to be good and stay at home. But I'm worried about you. There's no need to worry about me. I'm okay. Well, the academy's so quiet when all the students are gone. I can't wait to see you kids fill it back with life. I gotta, go around to talk to her. Once your operation is over, come on back, okay? I'll be sure to have lots of exciting new books ready to check out when you do. Who the hell wants to read? Ugh. I hear you have quite the ordeal ahead of you today. All I can do is wish you luck, but know that I'll be waiting I'll be waiting here for your return. Please come back safe, everyone. Definitely talking to mostly everyone in the game, has given me lots of stuff that I didn't have in the first one, because I didn't exactly talk to everybody. The battle in Heimdall's scheduled to begin soon, is it not? I hope he doesn't wind up in the middle of it. Is something wrong, Father? Oh, hello. I hate to put anything more onto your shoulders, but you may be able to help. Would you lend me your aid? I don't mean to pressure you, of course. I imagine your mind is already occupied with more pressing matters. Sure, we're free until noon, for obvious reasons. What do you need? Thank you so much. My request concerns a fellow... a traveling priest who visited us this morning, actually. Priest travels. I guess they would have reached without a church had some religious duties they needed taken care of. That's right. Ever since the war began, the church has been dispatching even more of them across Erebonia. It's our duty to support people in need, and traveling priests can do so in areas can do so in areas those like myself cannot. This priest, however, only made the briefest of stops here, saying he wanted to learn more about the state of the country. He left already? That is rather worrisome. There is no telling what the fallout of battle in Heimdall could lead to. The fact that he was an elderly gentleman only serves to compound my concern too. If you could, would you mind checking to see whether or not he arrived safely at his destination? I think we can do that. It'd be nearly impossible to do in time if we had to use the trains, but it should be doable with the courageous. Guess this job was made for us. Agreed. Let's see if we can't gain any updates on this old man's safety. So now that settled, where exactly did he go, Father? He said he was bound for the church in Celtic. He sounded very upset about what had happened there. I can only imagine he wanted to see the damage for himself. Understood. Okay, gang, next stop, Celtic. Thank you for doing this for me. I very much appreciate it. We will always be here whenever the people of this town need our aid, no matter what happens. So let us all pray to the goddess that she might heal the sadness of this world. Whenever the battle starts brewing, I made sure to come here and pray. I feel so much calmer than I would at home, just by virtue of feeling that much closer to the goddess. I come to the church whenever there's a battle nearby. It's just safer that way. It helps that Mick always lets us know in advance when one's brewing too. I really don't know where he gets all this information from, but I can't imagine where we'd be without him. Man, part of me just wants to speed through and not voice this dialogue, because I just want to get
this
to beating
spot looks
it.
perfect for fishing.
I've started copying Kenny to see if I can catch fish too. I've only caught little ones so far, but it's really fun. I'll have to show him what I've got when he comes back. It is fun to fish. I can tell you that. Very relaxing. Far Cry 5 and Red Dead Redemption showed that. Huh? Has Annie gone out again? What has gotten into her lately? I'll have to go and drag her back inside before the battle begins at least. We're preparing for the possibility that we'll have to evacuate. If it's just a precaution, of course. There's no need to worry about the people of Trista, though. We've done this before, and we stick together when times are tough. It sounds as though this battle may be the most dangerous one to date, so it makes sense to prepare for the worst. That goes for you too. If you think you need one of something, take two. You've still got bright futures ahead of you, so don't even think about throwing your lives away over a lack of preparation. You wouldn't happen to have all of Gamberjack 1, would you? Maybe Gamberjack 1 only goes up to 6. The merchants of Trista have agreed that we all need to close up shop before the battle begins. So that's what we're gonna do. Don't you worry about us though, we'll be just fine. You've saved everyone here in Trista, so go out and do the same for the people in the capital. Flowers endure the cold winters in order to bloom even more beautifully in spring. The longer it takes, the more beautiful the flowers eventually become when they finally bloom too. So you have to come back to us safe. I wouldn't want you to miss them. You know, I've basically gotten into the thing of actually talking to all the people because, it's good to get some more story in. I'm planning on evacuating to the church personally. I'm sure I'll be safe there no matter what happens in Heimdall. But I hope the goddess watches over both of us. I hope we'll be able to talk to each other again soon. As do I. There's still some time before noon, but I think it's time I start evacuating. Better safe than sorry, I always say. With what's at stake today, you really can't be too cautious. That goes for you too. Please, try not to do anything too rash. Norton, it's good to see you. I headed this way the moment I heard the whisper of a rumor that Trista had been liberated. Man, I wish I could have seen that. But I did manage to get some photographs of the 4th Armor Division passing by earlier. That's better than nothing. When the big battle does roll around, I'll be on the front lines trying to get some good pictures. so this might be the last time I ever get to wish you guys good luck. Hopefully Adios is happy with all of us today. Yeah, right back at you. Do you need anything from us? We won't be open for much longer, but if I can be of help, please let me know. I can't provide you with much support, but I'm happy to do it with I can't speak right now. What the hell's going on? Oh, that? It's still outside, isn't it? Oh no, what are we gonna do if it gets damaged by the battle? Dad, the battle won't start for a while and it's in Heimdall. You've got tons of time to bring everything in. Academy just told us we'll need to give me a moment. I need to get some work into my brain here. Academy just told us we'll need to be okay, you know what? I'm just not gonna deal with this one. There is just something going on. I feel like my ability to speak has lessened. Like it should get better, but no. You've taken shelter at the church before, so it should be okay. I'm still kinda scared though. I heard some people say that this is gonna be an even bigger battle than usual. Okay, you're all changed now. You haven't forgotten anything, have you? Nuh-uh. Our family's going to take shelter in the church. The battle will be pretty far from town, but we'll still be able to hear it raging. Raging. So I'd rather have my family in the safest, most reassuring place possible. Right, you're standing here. I've let the people here know that I've let the people know that we might have to flee the town if it comes down to it. No matter what happens, we'll get by. And you better too. You're not strong enough to get involved in the real war, but you can do your part, alright. We're not strong enough. Excuse me, we fought a fraction of God's power in the last one. Like, are you kidding me? I fought the Nosferatu again, even though it terrified me, and I still won. I'm just not gonna voice him. I don't like this professor guy. I really do not. Yeah, definitely a hard pass. But he doesn't look good at all for an old man either. Like, why? No. Why you gotta go and try for the older type? What fortunate town longs to feel the gentle caress of my presence and hear my words of love next, I wonder? A traveling performer does not choose his destinations. They call to him like the voice of a siren. And if I open my ears, I think I hear a city of 800,000 people calling my name. But whether I make it is up to you. I see. It's you guys! Oh, you have the best timing. You're here to do an interview with us, right? Tell me, kids, how do you feel about the battle today? Wait, can we do this live? Let's ease it down a little, Michael. It's great to see you again, but I don't think any of us are here for an interview. Right, sorry, I got carried away there. The thing is, we're planning on broadcasting today's battle live, so I'm just a tad bit tense right now. Especially since I just sent out the guys who will be doing the broadcasting. So I've heard. Hold on. Are you sure you're going to be okay during all this? This is shaping up to be the war's most dangerous battle to date. I just hope the crew out there won't be hurt. You think I don't... It's like I got stuffed up to the point where I just sounded so weird. Hold on a moment. Okay. I told him to get out of there if things start getting ugly. But we want our listeners to know what the battle's happening and just what that means to his nation. Under the Alliance's broadcast restrictions, we were forced to distort the truth night after night. Bet that's got a lot of people thinking the Alliance is in the right. That's our fault, and we've got to fix all that. This is our chance to use our powers for good, to try and make people realize the truth that we've been covering up. Who knows, today's broadcast might even be able to turn the tide of the war. So we gotta do this. If nothing else then to atone for lying to our listeners all this time? You've really put a lot of thought into this, Michael. Well, you kids can't be the only ones going out there and risking their necks, right? We've got to put in some work too. I'm gonna make this broadcast a success if it kills me. So you damn well better do the same with this operation of yours. You bet we will. The director's planning to broadcast that big battle live from Heimdall completely unedited. Does he have the Army's permission for this? Of course he doesn't. I've warned him that we could lose our broadcasting license for this, but he doesn't care. Oh well, it's the gamble of the century, so we might as well take it. You know what? We ever step on Trista Highway? Oh no, not this one. We got 2 chests on this highway. This is the one where like I had that lunchbox with Laura and helped out Instructor Sarah. That's a big boy. What else did we do here? Oh, we, drove along our bike a lot here. Oh yeah, let's actually do that.
I've got this.
Zoom. Oh my. Ah. Did it just...
Careful! This woman's
Okay,
strong!
thank goodness. I thought it just enemy advantaged me.
I spy with my little eye the goods.
I'll throw your cannon.
Shall we?
I've got this.
Zoom. And if I'm correct, this should be... yes. Oh, we've got a whole other area over here. Good thing I came over here, because this would be missing out on the chest, and I would have been ticked. I figured out that I missed a chest, like, over in, whatchamacallit, over near Arcross Fort. And it's like, what the? I hope I didn't miss any chests anywhere else.
There's a treasure chest!
Because, like, that would be really annoying. We got one up here, and it's a cursed chest. Guess I'm going to Ymir after this, then. If I miss any chests by the end, I'm just gonna be upset, because that means I gotta do them all again in the end.
Enemy sighted. Let's take them out.
No problem.
I don't know what you're gonna plan on doing, actually.
Let's go.
Let's move. All right, let's do
Alright,
this.
War, take him down.
Leave it to me.
Witness the
Looks like Green's gotta finish it. Out of like all the crafts, like Green's new one and Laura and Sarah's are like my favorites.
Termination slash.
Nice.
That's that. Let's keep moving.
That's the power of the 8 leaves. We're gonna get 5 level 5 master cords soon enough here. Okay, I'm going to Theragus now. Leave me alone. Alright,
Where do you
time to
want
go
to
to
go?
Ymir so I can go
Full
rest in
speed
Springs. Then I'm going to go into Celtic. You know what? I think I'm gonna make Elliot a new little weapon, I think. Or maybe I should still do it for Wara. Because, like, I kind of want to do it for Elliot because he doesn't have any buffs. Or I could do it for Lisa. Yeah, she doesn't have any buffs. To a weapon. I think I'll do it for Wara. Gotta have my attackers with that damage, man. So yeah, I already have Ymir ore. Ooh, that will cause even more Feign. Heck yes. Like, that is actually much better. I can actually tell which one was like... Oh no, wait, yeah, I can. So like, I don't know whose is like just a normal thing. Okay, now Laura has a much better weapon. I don't know how in the first one I didn't get anyone their strongest weapon in the game. But I did.
Where do you want to go?
So,
Leave it to me.
okay. We're gonna start from here. No one's home. Actually, hold on. Isn't that house this way?
Shall we?
That one house. It's down this way. Ah, right, over here. Let's see if they're home. No. Oh. I saw a scary number of tanks going along the highway early this morning. Judging by how many of them there were, whoever ends up winning, it's not gonna be pretty. I can only pray we don't end up with any more tragedies like Celtic.
Shall we?
So...
I've got this.
Oh, I want to talk about the cryptids right quick. Man, those cryptids... I didn't think I was gonna beat the wolf one, man. Like, I thought that thing was just gonna mess me up. Okay. Well, that's a nice camera. I came to help out now that my injuries are all healed. Granted, I'm not entirely sure I'll be much help at all. That won't stop me from doing everything I can to restore this place to its former glory, though.